channel, and in today's video we're going to be previewing Hull City as they take on Coventry City at the MKM Stadium this Saturday. Let's waste no time, let's get straight into it. So yeah, the first part of the video is going to be me showing you stats of the club's last games, the table positions, and yeah, also the head-to-head fixtures in the last couple of years. So let's go and have a look at them now. So yeah, now it's time for my thoughts on the game, and you know, considering Coventry haven't played for a couple of weeks, you know, that could be an advantage to us because, you know, we're used to the competitive nature of the Championship, or it could be a disadvantage because they've had more rest and more time to prepare for this game, should I say. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good game. Obviously, Coventry haven't played because of their pitch situation, and if you haven't seen any, then I will leave them on screen now. So yeah, like I said, Coventry haven't played because of that pitch, and hopefully they can get that sorted soon. But yeah, I think it'll be a big crowd at the MKM Stadium again. Team news wise, I think Baz Cooper, the Hull Live reporter, said Seri will be back next week, and Salah Ouled Mhand is injured too, so he don't think he will be playing either. He got injured at Arsenal, not with us, but the deal still went ahead, so that's a good sign to have him in. And yeah, Ozan Tufan, I think he's rumored to be back maybe next week or in a couple of weeks. We'll probably have more before or after the Coventry game. But yeah, injuries are really hitting us, and it's we need to bring people in, and we bring people in and they get injured. But yeah, nothing we can do about it. I'm just really looking forward to, when these injuries people do come back, and the strength of the team we'll have at that point will be, it'll be good to see, and I can't wait to see it, to see how good or bad it turns out to be. But yeah, I think on our last, we got beat by West Brom, and yeah, the loss was going to come. I don't think we're doing unbeaten all season. We've done well to get points off Burnley, Norwich, and Bristol City, and a point of Preston as well. So yeah, I think we've had a really good start to the season. But yeah, just hope we keep it going, and avoid a blip against West Brom and get 3 more points against Coventry City, who haven't played for like 2 or 3 weeks, like I said earlier in the video. So yeah, my score prediction is going to be a Hull City 2-1 win. I'm going to go for Oscar to score both of our goals, and for Coventry I'll go for Gyökeres, I think, the Swedish striker like they have up front. But yeah, now in this section, before we move on to the away fans section, I just want to, I asked an Arsenal fan on his thoughts on Salah Ouled Mhand, and here are his thoughts, and you will recognise this Arsenal fan because it's the one and only Hybrid Gamer.
What's going on? Kieran's asked me to do a little video of transfer of Mohamed Mhand. Salah. He's a youngster, isn't he, for the mighty Arsenal, but I've seen a little bit about him. He's been about the last couple of seasons, hasn't he? Smashing it. And he's got his transfer to Hull, so I'm over the moon for him. I'm getting a little bit like we're letting go a few of our youngsters, but we're not going to be able to get him into the team, are we? So, you know, a good up and coming little player, good prospect. I think also he's very good on the ball, isn't he? He's number 10, but I bet you're over the moon with it, Kieran, and I'm really happy for the lad anyway, because he's going to struggle to get into the team this season. I think there's an option to buy, but hopefully we have a little buyback clause as well, so we get put that in, or when you sell him, or if he gets breaks into your team very quickly, you might want to get rid of him next season. A sell-on clause would be maybe come back to the Arsenal, you know what I mean? But over the moon for you, Kieran. Thank you for letting me come onto the channel. I really appreciate this. And you've got a brilliant little player there, and I'm really over the moon for you. So happy days for both parties. Patino's doing well on loan, and we've got rid of Hutchinson, but we've got a little signing on fee there. So we'll forget about that one. Have a little Chelsea disguise there. But yeah, big up as well for Salah. Big respect to you, lad, and enjoy your massive historical club as well in Hull. And
so yeah, that was Highbury Gamer's thoughts on Salah. I think he's going to hopefully comes back from injury. And, we are missing that creativity, and credit to Adjun and Shota and Tan for getting this deal done, because obviously Arsenal didn't want to let him go, but Adjun was persistent in the way he wanted to get that buy option in the loan deal, and he's got it. So credit to Adjun for that. And also maybe Pelkas as well from Fenerbahce could be coming in too. But we'll see if that gets done before the Coventry game or not. I don't know at this moment. But yeah, he's going to have some more creativity. And yeah, it's going to be weird, because when these injured players do come back, it's going to be... So yeah, like I said before the video cut out, it's going to be interesting to see who actually gets into the team, with a lot of options to go in midfield and the forward positions. It's going to be very interesting to see who does play and who misses out, and it's going to be even better for our strength on the bench, because then we have better options to come on as well, as to the ones at the minute, like Andy Cannon, Randall Williams, Tyler Smith. But yeah, it's going to be good to have them options later on in the season. Because we know what the Championship is like, it comes thick and fast. So yeah, the more options we have, the better, really. So yeah, now we're going to talk to our opposition fan from Coventry City, and I think it's called the Sky Blues Podcast or something like that. Sorry if I got that wrong, totally sorry. But yeah, here he is.
Hi, my name's Glenn. I'm part of the Sky Blues Fans TV podcast team. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook and YouTube. I've been asked by Kieran to give my thoughts on Coventry City's season so far, and also the thoughts on the Hull City game on Saturday. Thoughts on Coventry City's season so far. It's a bit hard to judge. We've only really played 3 games due to the pitch postponements. Going into the start of the season, it was quite positive really. We'd had a really good pre-season, hadn't lost any games, scoring goals, keeping clean sheets, looking really promising. The new signings had fitted in quite well. Jonathan Panzo had scored 3 goals in 2 games for us, looked really promising. Then we obviously went to Sunderland. We lost Callum O'Hare the 2 days before the game. He picked up a hamstring injury. We still don't know how long he's out for. We lost Liam Kelly as well in the Oxford game. He did a hamstring injury as well. They're 2 massive losses that kind of left us a bit of a hole in the team. Went to Sunderland, got pretty much outclassed first half, had a few chances, Panzo hit the bar. Second half, we looked a bit more like the Cov City side that we did. Victor Gyökeres scored a cracking finish, probably on chances. We maybe could have won the game, but overall we're happy with a point. Then obviously we went into the pitch postponements. We played Bristol City away in a League Cup game, which was kind of a nothing game. We got hammered 4-1. We rested a lot of players. It wasn't a particularly good performance. Defensively looked a bit all over the shop. Went to Millwall, we're 2-0 up, cruising, playing really, really well. And then another goalkeeping mistake, which has been kind of a theme for the 3 games where the goalkeepers haven't covered themselves in glory. And we end up losing 3-2, lost Gus Hamer, who's suspended for the game on Saturday against Hull. Obviously we haven't played a home game yet due to the pitch issue. So we go to Hull, bottom of the league. Are we the worst team in the league? Probably not. Do we need to start getting points on the board? Definitely so. So yeah, it's kind of a bit hard to judge where we'll be. I think performance-wise on the 2 league games, we probably should have more than 1 point. But then again, the argument is the league table doesn't lie. So looking forward to Saturday's game. I think it's probably a good time to play Hull. I believe they've got quite a few injuries. Obviously, they've got a few new faces. The problem we've got is we've essentially got no O'Hare, no Liam Kelly, and no Hamer. It leaves a bit of a hole in our side. Our weakest area is midfield. So it'll be interesting to see how Mark Robbins goes and lines the team up against Hull. I'll be happy with a point. Ideally, really, we need to win the game just to kind of get a bit of momentum. It's a big week for us. We've got 3 games. Hull, Preston and Norwich. Ideally, we'd probably need 5 to 6 points from those games, really, just to kind of kick-start the season and get us a bit of momentum going. And then obviously we have West Brom at home, and then Luton and Birmingham before the international break for the England games. Thoughts on Hull? Hull have been quite an interesting team. I've said all along, actually, in a lot of the previews that I've done, they're the more one to watch. I thought they'd either do really, really well, or they could be a car crash. So far, from what I've seen, they look really good. Got some good results, scoring goals, playing good football. They've lost Lewis Potter, but they don't seem to really be missing them at the moment. They seem to have brought some good players in. Definitely think they could be a surprise package like Luton and Huddersfield were last season. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the game. And yeah, I think Hull will be there or thereabouts potentially for the rest of the season. And there's somebody definitely, I think, with the money behind them in January could look to strengthen if they need to. So my score prediction is I'm going to go 2-1 Coventry City.
So yeah, that was his thoughts, and it's not Sky Blues podcast, it's Sky Blues Fan TV, so make sure you go check them out. Links will be in the description for them. I really do appreciate them coming on. Obviously, you know, it's always good to get opposition thoughts on the game. So yeah, make sure you go check them out if you do have any time. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go check out Highbury Gamer and the Sky Blues Fans TV as well. Like I said, links will be in the description. If you want to check my Twitter out, my Twitter will be in the description too. So yeah, go give me a follow on that if you want. And yeah, don't forget to press the notification bell if you want to keep notified of whenever I upload, because you know championship fixtures come thick and fast, so they're either coming out every 2 to 3 days at the minute. So yeah, I do really appreciate everyone watching. So make sure you leave a like, comment your prediction for this game, and if your team's playing and do you think you'll win. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace.